Hey everyone, thanks for joining us on Getting You to the Finish Line. Today we're going to be talking about us. It occurred to us that we've given you some subject matter and talked about real estate, talked about lending, but we haven't really shared with you who we are. And so who the f*** are we? Let me start by introducing Brogan McGuire. You know he's a lender. He is the lender extraordinaire with Caliber Home Loans. With Caliber Home Loans. And tell us a little about you.
Well, I am a passionate car guy. I'm a passionate foodie. I love traveling. I love nice cocktails, and I think traveling kind of just encompasses most of, 2 out of the 3 of those other things into it, and just into a better, location. But that's really what gets me excited. I love what I do, and I love, the people I help. But that's my solace in this world, is just sitting on a beach somewhere that I had to take a passport to get to, soaking up some sun and tossing back some citrusy alcoholic beverage. That's perfection.
And when you do this, we're going to do something else, but that's fine too. Anyway,
teach their own.
It's hard, at least for me, to discuss who I am without talking about real estate, because it's something that I've done for so very long. I've been doing it more than 20 years. I'm a real estate team lead, but more importantly, I'm a Christian. I'm a family man. You wouldn't always judge that I'm a Christian from my language, so forgive me for that. But
there's Christian sailors.
Very true. I might be one of them. But I'm a family man. I'm a husband. I am a father of 3 and a grandfather of almost 2 now. We've got 1 grandson with another one on the way in February, and we're super excited about that. I'm a huge car guy. I have a passion around cars. From the time I was 2 years old, I could hear a car behind me and know what it was before I even see it. And now I have trouble hearing, so that's, because I'm old. But anyway, I'm still, nonetheless, a huge car guy. Also passionate about traveling. My wife and I really enjoy traveling, seeing new places. And we love to spend time with people. We like to entertain. And that's something I think that's central to both of us, is that we care about people, we care about relationships.
You may have noticed some similarities, about me and David as you've been watching these videos, or maybe just in this video. You're like, wow, those guys said a lot of the same stuff. And that's kind of how we really hit it off, was cars. I actually met David through my best buddy in high school. And that was how,
my youngest son.
Yeah, his youngest son. And that's how we met and just talked about cars for hours on end. And
he is not a love child, just FYI.
No.
Well, at least not mine.
Yeah, well, the jury's still out. But that's how, our friendship started, was just sitting there bullshitting about cars for hours on end. And if there's any car guys watching this, you know exactly what I'm talking about, where when you find somebody who's interested specifically in the same types of cars that you are, I mean, shit, you can talk for days, and it just kind of flows and flows and flows and flows. And, that led into, where we are today.
Well, that's another thing. Getting to know a person around a common interest is great, but you, at some point, actually get to know the person. And one of the things I came to really admire and appreciate about Brogan is he's kind of an old soul. And I don't mean that kiddingly. He cares about people. He has a deep understanding, especially, and I hate to use the term for your age, but especially for his age, about what's really important in life. And that no matter what you have or what you get or how much you make, or all that stuff goes away, all that junk goes away. At the end of the day, you have the people that are around you. You have the relationships that you've developed. And those are the things that are most important to me, and I found are very commonly and most important to Brogan as well. So he's also passionate about what he does as far as lending, being in the real estate industry or an affiliate to the industry. And so it's another common interest. So kind of an odd couple, odd pairing when you consider the age difference. A lot of people go, is that your kid?
Well, kind of. Term outrageous there, but
kind of. But anyway, I appreciate this young man for the passion that he has for the people that he serves. And that's a really cool thing.
And I really appreciate this old man for his ability to care for everyone.
Yes,
in a
right.
very specific way, and your outlook on the world. And that's, like I said, we bonded over cars, but our friendship grew over the love for people. And I think that's really what brought us to where we are now.
And that's why we started this channel. We said, what can we do to spread a message of inspiration, to expand people's knowledge base, to help them understand. We recognize there's a need in our society and in our community for knowledge around finance, around wealth building, around savings, around debt reduction, and all of these things affect what each of us do respectively in our businesses, but more importantly, they affect you. They affect everyone. And so again, we always say this, we want to be your resource. If you have questions, we're not experts in everything, but we're great about finding information. So if there's a question that we can't answer, we can find you a resource where you can get the answer. So reach out. Feel free to reach out to us anytime. We'd love to help you.
Have a great one, guys.